In an interview with The Today Show, actress Rebel Wilson revealed that she has met for a role in the planned upcoming Ghostbusters film. Wilson said the following: "I have had a meeting, but who knows? They will have to look at the script when it's finished. I do that for free. I probably shouldn't say that on live TV." Dennis, could Rebel Wilson fit into a new Ghostbusters?
I think she'd be a great fit. I think Rebel Wilson is hilarious. I loved her in Bridesmaids. I loved her in Pitch Perfect. This trailer I keep bashing on because I can't stand it. The Night of the Museum
Awful trailer.
Awful trailer. The only part I laugh at, though, is Rebel Wilson's short little part in it. Yeah. So I think she's a great fit. Re-teaming with Paul Feig is great. I think they should bring Kristen Wiig and Rose Byrne, and they can have a three female Ghostbusters.
That reunion of
Bridesmaids.
Yeah, here's the thing. Let's keep this in mind, though. She's had a meeting. Remember how many people had meetings for Star Wars? Right. We were it felt like for 3 months straight, every day we heard this person has a meeting, this person having a meeting. They're going to meet with probably 50 people per role.
Right.
All right. So just because she had a meeting, let's not get ahead of ourselves. But obviously, she's got to be in their minds, right? On the question of can she fit into a new Ghostbusters, it's so hard to tell when we really don't know what the new Ghostbusters is yet. I love the trio you're suggesting. I think you can make something cool out of that. But until we get some sort of concept about what direction are they going to go with this, it's hard for me to say. The one thing I'll say about Rebel Wilson, while I find her really funny, I really hope they move Rebel Wilson and whoever is using her in their films, move her away just from the fat jokes. I get it. She's overweight and she has a great sense of humor about it. But I get kind of tired because I've seen her in a number of movies now where it always just goes back to the fat jokes. And not Bridesmaids, the other one.
What, Pitch Perfect?
No, that other Bridesmaids, it wasn't called Bridesmaids.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Bachelorette or something like that, she was in as well. I feel like they always just go back. You know what? She's far funnier than just being heavy. She's really hilarious. And I hope if she does come in this movie, that they allow her a chance to really showcase that instead of constantly just falling back to the fat jokes. Anyway, Mark, what do you think?
I think she'd be a tremendous fit in the universe. I think she's hysterical, and I think that this might give her the opportunity to not just going away from fat jokes, but actually just going away from being a comedic sidekick and actually having some sort of dramatic presence.
Yeah.
Because that's definitely within her to be able to do that. Now, what Dennis was suggesting, that cast, I think would be terrific, and I think the more I think about this Ghostbusters film, I think they're doing it the right way. I don't think it's going to taint the previous movies, and I think that it's going to further the universe if you have an all-female cast. I think she's definitely going to fit in there somewhere. Like, I'm almost willing to bet money on it that she's going to be in that movie somehow. She may not even be a Ghostbuster, but she's definitely fitting into that universe.
I bet you she had the same meeting that Melissa McCarthy had. I bet you they're meeting for the same part, if any. I have to be honest, I'm getting a little tired of Rebel Wilson. I think she's very funny, but I think maybe for the same reasons you guys are talking about, it's the same thing. Her show didn't last on television because it was the same thing. She's doing, like, I want to see her in Pitch Perfect too, but again, the same thing. And same thing with Melissa McCarthy. Melissa McCarthy's doing the same shtick, and I think that sometimes comedians fall into that role, and that's why when you're like someone, let's say like a Jim Carrey, or even Kristen Wiig, who did Skeleton Twins, you're moving away and doing other things. So I'd like to see other comedic presence in there. If she gets cast in it, I'm not going, oh man, because she's going to be able to deliver. She's funny. I just want, my biggest problem is that she's doing the same thing, the same way Melissa McCarthy is. So is she a good fit in the universe? Is that the question? Yes, she can be very funny depending on the material. I personally just want to see her do more.
See, I agree with you, but I feel like that's more a case of the directors get her as a tool in their tool belt, and they feel like, well, this is what she did before and it worked, and we're just going to use her that way.
But she's got the power now to say it.
I hope so. That's what I'm saying. I hope if she does get in this, I hope they allow her some freedom to explore and do and showcase some other stuff that she's got.
She had a small little dramatic scene with Kristen Wiig in Bridesmaids when she talks about like how she has no friends.
No. You're thinking of Melissa McCarthy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting confused.
Right. And yeah, exactly. She's never serious.
I hope whoever's interviewing has a better differentiation.
I love doing Bridesmaids.
Was that a wig? How about those dogs?
Hey everyone, if you like this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.